Welcome to Wortho, where history's greatest minds are brought back to life. In 1867, Maria Sklodowska was born in Warsaw, under Russian rule. Her family, once prosperous, had fallen into poverty after the political upheaval, but her father, a teacher, continued to nurture her love for learning. It was in their humble home that Maria's fascination with the world of science began. Despite the difficult circumstances, her education continued, driven by a curiosity that could not be contained. At the time, Poland was under strict Russian control, and opportunities for women were severely limited. Women were not allowed to attend university, so Maria secretly attended the Flying University, an underground school where young women could study in defiance of the oppressive regime. Despite the risks, Maria was relentless in her pursuit of knowledge, but her ambitions went far beyond what Warsaw could offer. Maria's dreams extended to Paris, where the world's greatest scientific minds gathered. With little money, she set out for Paris, leaving behind her family and her homeland. She enrolled at Sorbonne University, a place where she would eventually make her mark. When Maria arrived in Paris, she was not greeted as a future scientific giant, but as a poor student with nothing but a burning desire to learn. She lived in a tiny, run-down apartment and struggled to make ends meet. Often, she would skip meals just to pay for textbooks. Her health deteriorated, and there were times when she fainted from hunger. But none of these hardships could deter her. She worked tirelessly, focusing on her studies and overcoming every obstacle that stood in her way. It was during these years that Maria adopted the name Marie Curie, and her work began to gain attention. Her passion for physics, particularly in the fields of magnetism and radiation, was unmatched. She spent endless hours in the laboratory, experimenting and learning. But it was not just her intellect that set her apart, it was her determination. She was relentless in her quest to understand the mysteries of the universe. In 1894, Marie Curie met Pierre Curie, a brilliant physicist who shared her scientific curiosity and passion. Together, they began working on a project that would change the world forever. Their discovery of radium and polonium, two new radioactive elements, would revolutionize science and medicine. It was a discovery that would lead to advances in medical treatments, including cancer therapies, and even shape the course of World War I. But with these groundbreaking discoveries came a price. Marie's relentless pursuit of knowledge led her to expose herself to radiation without fully understanding the dangers. Over time, her health began to suffer, but she never stopped working. Her discoveries would not only change the world, but also leave a lasting impact on future generations of scientists. By 1895, Marie Curie and Pierre Curie were inseparable, both in their personal lives and scientific work. Together, they delved into research that would eventually change the world. Their focus was on radioactivity, a term coined by Marie herself. This research was aimed at understanding the mysterious elements emitting radiation. In 1898, after months of rigorous experimentation, they discovered a new element, naming it polonium after Marie's homeland, Poland. But they didn't stop there. A few months later, they discovered radium, a much stronger radioactive element. Their work sent shockwaves through the scientific community and marked the beginning of a new era in physics and medicine. However, their discoveries came with great risks. At the time, they had no understanding of the dangers of radiation. The laboratory was filled with hazardous materials, and exposure to radiation went largely unrecognized. Despite these dangers, the Curies pressed on. Marie often worked alone in their makeshift lab. Pierre, although involved, frequently left to lecture or attend scientific meetings. Marie's dedication never wavered. She spent countless hours running experiments and studying radiation. Her commitment paid off. In 1903, the Curies, along with Henri Becquerel, were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for their work on radioactivity. Marie became the first woman to receive a Nobel Prize. But even as she celebrated this achievement, the work was far from finished. Marie's focus remained on advancing their research. Her groundbreaking discoveries in radioactivity would later lead to advancements in cancer treatment and X-ray technology. Still, there was a toll on her health. The constant exposure to radiation took a significant physical toll, but Marie never allowed it to stop her. In 1906, tragedy struck when Pierre was killed in a tragic accident. Despite the heartbreaking loss, Marie continued their work, determined to carry on the mission they had begun together. She took over Pierre's position at Sorbonne University, becoming the first woman to hold a role of such prestige. The pressures of her success mounted. As her scientific contributions grew, so did the criticisms and rumors about her work with radioactive materials. The dangers were becoming more apparent, but Marie was unwavering in her commitment. Her sacrifices were immense, and she paid a physical price for her pursuit of knowledge. Marie Curie's resilience in the face of adversity is legendary. She continued to make groundbreaking contributions to science, even as her health continued to deteriorate. But her work has left a legacy that still impacts science and medicine today. Despite the struggles, her unrelenting passion for science and her ability to persevere through personal and professional hardships made her one of the most influential scientists in history. Marie Curie's scientific legacy continued to grow even after her tragic personal loss. In 1911, she was awarded her second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry, for her discovery of radium and polonium, making her the first person ever to win 2 Nobel Prizes in different scientific fields. This recognition cemented her place in the history of science, but her work was far from over. Marie's commitment to research only deepened, and as the world entered World War I, her expertise in X-ray technology became crucial. Marie Curie saw an opportunity to help soldiers injured in the war. She developed mobile X-ray units, which could be taken to the battlefield. These units were used to diagnose injuries and save countless lives, showcasing her commitment not only to science, but to humanity as well. However, the toll of working with radiation and the stress of the war effort began to take a severe toll on her health. The radiation exposure she had faced over the years left her physically weakened, and her health deteriorated rapidly. By 1934, just 2 years before her death, Marie Curie's body could no longer withstand the effects of years of exposure to radiation. Despite her declining health, Marie continued to work tirelessly. She remained active in scientific circles and continued to promote the importance of her research in radioactivity, even in her final days. Her perseverance and commitment were unmatched, and she had become an icon for generations of women scientists who would follow in her footsteps. Marie Curie's contributions to science were immense, and her work paved the way for countless breakthroughs in fields like nuclear medicine, cancer treatment, and radiation therapy. The medical world owes much of its understanding of radiation and its applications to her pioneering research. Her work also led to the development of techniques that would later be used in radiation therapy, which is now a standard treatment for cancer. But Marie Curie's legacy was not only scientific. She became a symbol of perseverance in the face of adversity. As a woman in a male-dominated field, she fought against sexism, prejudice, and immense personal sacrifice. She stood as a testament to the power of dedication, hard work, and passion for knowledge. In the years following her death in 1934, Marie Curie's work continued to influence science and medicine. Her research laid the foundation for future discoveries in the field of radioactivity, and her contributions to the world of science remain unmatched to this day. Her life was a testament to the importance of science and the sacrifices it sometimes requires. But Marie Curie's story also serves as an inspiration. She proved that with determination, courage, and a love for knowledge, one person could change the world. Her name and the legacy of her discoveries will forever remain etched in the history of science. Marie Curie's death in 1934 was not the end of her legacy, but rather the beginning of a broader recognition of her groundbreaking contributions to science and society. In the years following her passing, Marie Curie was revered as one of the most influential figures in the history of science. Her research on radioactivity and her discovery of radium and polonium continue to shape the world of science and medicine to this day. Marie's work paved the way for the development of modern nuclear physics and the discovery of other radioactive elements. Her discoveries not only contributed to the advancement of science, but also transformed fields like medicine, particularly in the treatment of cancer. Radioactive isotopes, a result of Marie's research, are used extensively in radiation therapy to treat various cancers. Her research on radiation is still considered one of the most revolutionary contributions to medical science. In addition to her scientific achievements, Marie Curie's life continues to inspire women and young scientists around the world. In a time when women faced significant barriers in the scientific community, Marie broke down these walls. She became a role model for generations of women in science, proving that talent, determination, and passion for knowledge could overcome any obstacle. Her story is one of resilience, courage, and persistence. Over time, Marie Curie's influence extended beyond the laboratory. Her name became synonymous with the pursuit of scientific truth, and institutions around the world bear her name, including the Curie Institutes in Paris and Warsaw, which continue to be leaders in the fields of cancer research and radiation science. These institutes stand as a testament to her enduring legacy. In recognition of her monumental contributions, Marie Curie was posthumously honored in numerous ways. Statues, monuments, and museums were dedicated to her, and her life story continues to inspire new generations of students and scientists. Her name remains etched in the annals of history as one of the greatest scientists the world has ever known. But Marie Curie's influence is not just about her scientific achievements. It's about the courage she displayed in the face of adversity, the dedication she showed to her work, and the sacrifices she made for the greater good. Her story is one of determination and resilience, and her work has left an indelible mark on humanity. Today, her discoveries continue to save lives and expand our understanding of the universe. The legacy of Marie Curie is not just found in textbooks or labs. It is found in the lives of the countless individuals who have benefited from her pioneering work in radiation and medicine. Marie Curie showed the world that one person could change the course of history. Through her work, she proved that science is not only about discovery, but about using knowledge to improve lives and make the world a better place. Marie Curie's story is one of inspiration, scientific achievement, and determination. Her life's work has shaped the world of science, and her legacy continues to influence fields like nuclear physics and radiology. After her death in 1934, her impact only grew stronger, and today she is regarded as one of the most influential figures in history. Marie Curie's groundbreaking discoveries in radioactivity, radium and polonium, revolutionized the field of physics. She became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize in physics, and later, the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes in different fields, receiving her second Nobel in chemistry. Her research laid the foundation for future advancements in medicine, particularly in the development of radiation therapy, which is used to treat cancer. Today, her discoveries are still saving lives, proving that her work had lasting consequences beyond the lab. But Marie Curie's legacy extends far beyond her scientific contributions. She broke barriers in a male-dominated world, showing that women could excel in science. Her perseverance in the face of personal loss and societal obstacles was extraordinary. After the tragic death of her husband, Pierre, she continued their work, making groundbreaking discoveries that would forever change the scientific community. Her strength and resilience became a symbol of hope for women in science, inspiring generations of female scientists to follow in her footsteps. Marie's influence can also be seen in the Curie Institutes established in Paris and Warsaw, which continue her work in cancer research and radiation therapy. Her name lives on through these institutions, which are at the forefront of modern medical treatments and advancements in nuclear medicine. Marie Curie's legacy is not just defined by her discoveries, but by the remarkable path she paved for women in science. She was the first woman to become a professor at the University of Paris, a milestone that shattered the barriers for women in academia. Her achievements proved that with hard work and determination, anyone, regardless of gender, could make a meaningful contribution to science. Today, Marie Curie's work continues to inspire researchers around the world. The fields of nuclear physics, radiology, and medicine all owe a debt of gratitude to her pioneering discoveries. Her name is forever linked to the fight against cancer, and her contributions to science will never be forgotten. Marie Curie's life is a testament to the power of passion, perseverance, and the pursuit of knowledge. We want to hear your thoughts. Did Marie Curie's story inspire you? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. If you enjoyed her incredible journey, be sure to like this video and subscribe to Wortho for more fascinating stories of legendary figures who changed the world. Marie Curie's scientific achievements are widely known, but her true legacy extends beyond her groundbreaking work in radioactivity. One of her most surprising contributions is her role in transforming wartime medicine and nuclear energy. While Curie's discoveries in radioactivity revolutionized medicine, she also had a hidden impact on military medical technology. During World War I, she developed portable X-ray machines, which were used on the battlefield to help diagnose and treat wounded soldiers. These machines became essential in saving countless lives, proving Curie's commitment to applying science for humanity's benefit, even in the most challenging circumstances. But her legacy doesn't stop there. Her work on radium and polonium laid the foundation for modern nuclear energy. While many associate nuclear energy with power plants and energy generation, Curie's research in radioactivity played a key role in the development of atomic energy. Her pioneering work influenced not only scientific communities, but also military advancements during the war. Moreover, Curie's contributions went beyond just the physical sciences. She became an enduring symbol for women in science, breaking down barriers in a male-dominated field. Her success paved the way for generations of women to follow, inspiring them to enter fields previously thought closed off to them. In the end, Marie Curie wasn't just a scientist. She was a revolutionary force who changed the course of history in multiple areas, from medicine to energy. Her relentless passion for discovery and her desire to improve the world continue to inspire us to this day. Thank you for watching. If you found Marie Curie's hidden legacy inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Wortho for more amazing stories of legendary figures who shaped the world.